You know, the hurting part was seeing her drowning in this whole thing, especially when we started going from one doctor to another, and then they escalate things, and when eventually we found out what the problem was. And man, it was tough, but I had to be there. I had to be the husband now. I had to be, the one leading her to say, you're not going to give up. We're not going to rest on this until you're okay. I had to speak life. We see better things ahead. We see best things ahead. And I must say, I had my own time. The beauty of trusting God and being a believer, knowing Jesus Christ, knowing that I'm not in this alone. There's Christ on my side. I had my own time where if I had to release, I'd release there. Also, the help was having a solid friendship with the pastors, who were very instrumental in also holding a hand and praying for us and making sure that some of the things are taken care of. And then family being there. And the 2-3 friends that knew exactly what was happening and the impact of it. Because some of the guys just ran away. When people are used to seeing you in this mode and all of a sudden things have crashed, some don't know how to handle it. I want to think they don't know how to handle it. So instead of them being around, they'd rather be slightly away. And we felt as well that the more we would maybe speak to those that we felt, we're trusting about this, it almost looked like we were repelling them, And we ended up saying, we're not going to talk too much about this. We will ride it. We will trust God. We will pray about it. We had a couple of people that were honestly our anchor in this whole thing, that prayed with us, that kept on checking once in a while, how are you doing? Are you mentally okay? If there's a crying session that's needed, I'm surrounded by men that are real. They'll say, hey, Chief, you're not going to pretend about this. How are you? And I tell them I'm frustrated. This is the bread. This was supposed to bring bread on the table, and now it has been tampered with for almost a year and a half, 2 years. How do we do this? How do we get around it? But God being God, he played a bigger hand in all this, and he just opened the right doors at the right time. There's something that we've been laughing about recently, saying "Mudimu 5-2," but